Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Razovy, and today I'm going to talk about rewatching anime, and specifically why some people love it, why some people don't love it, and why I tend to not do it all that often, and why I have decided to go and do it now. Now, the only anime that I'm currently watching is my dear friend Nokotan and The Eminence in Shadow. These are the only two that I am currently watching that are not rewatches. Basically, I am liking Nokotan. It's a fun anime. It's funny, but it's nothing. I don't get the hype as much as other people tend to love it. I guess it's not that amazing. It's fun, but I'm not that impressed by it. I have seen better in the past and funnier in the past, but it's good. It's a good show to watch. The Eminence of Shadow has been surprising me though. I didn't expect to. I didn't expect much when I went into it. I didn't expect to like it all that much when I went into it, which might sound weird, but people have been saying to me, "It's so good, you should watch it. It's worth it." So I decided, you know what? I'll give it a chance. I'm currently 6 or 7 episodes in, and I'm actually genuinely surprised about how good it is. Now, whether it'll remain as good for 20 full episodes and whether the sequel, the second season will be as good, I don't know. I haven't watched all of it, but I am definitely impressed by how good it is so far. However, I am currently also in the process of rewatching multiple anime. I'm currently watching New Game, which is a very fun anime about someone going to work in a game company. It's a very slice of life-esque type of anime, which is very fun. I own all of the manga volumes as well, which is also, in my opinion, very much worth it if you're into this kind of stuff. If you don't like the daily life stuff, then of course you're not going to like this. But if you do, I think this is a very highly watchable show for you. And once I started rewatching this, I remembered to basically make a list of other anime that I also want to rewatch before my vacation is over, because I'm currently enjoying my holiday, my vacation. And I actually came out of course I want to finish New Game and I want to finish the second season as well, but I also decided that I want to rewatch Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, Azumanga Daioh, which I actually recently completed. I think I completed it at the start of this year. I want to rewatch Death Note again, which is most likely going to be my 5th or 2nd rewatch, but I really, really like this anime. It's one of my favorites, if not my favorite. And of course, Black Lagoon. I have rewatched Black Lagoon at least 10 times. The first season, that is. I'm not a big fan of the second season. But the first season, I rewatched at least 10 times, and I'm planning on doing it again. Now, then, we have one called Kaiji Ultimate Survivor. It's a gambling anime. And basically, I only watched this once, and I still remember this anime very well. I remember all of the plots and all of the twists and turns of this anime, and I want to watch it again. Frankly, I don't even know why I haven't watched it again sooner. So what I want to do is, once I finish New Game, I want to go back to Kaiji. And I'm really curious to see if I will like it as much as I did the first time. If I will appreciate it as much as the first time, because this is one of the first anime I've ever watched. So maybe I was influenced by the fact that anime in general was just new to me. Or maybe I really, really like it. So I'm really curious to see what that's going to be like. After Kaiji, it's either going to be Death Note or Black Lagoon again. Now, for the folks that really don't know, Death Note is about a high school student who finds a book, a booklet, and it has Death Note written on it. And it turns out that if you write someone's name in the Death Note and he thinks about their face, they actually die. And he plans to go and conquer the world by doing this. Very cool story. It has how many episodes? 37. So it's a big story. It's really cool though. It's a completed story too. And Black Lagoon is about a Japanese businessman who is eventually captured by modern day pirates. He then eventually is abandoned by the company that is supposed to help him out, and then he joins their crew, the pirate crew. So it's really cool as well. So I never expected me wanting to go back to all of these anime, because I am one of those people, at least, that prefers to watch new stuff when it comes to anime, at least. But I've been watching so much new stuff, and frankly, a lot of the new stuff that is currently out is not really doing it for me. And I decided, for example, here, this anime right here about Alia, it's just not for me. I just don't like it. I watched the first 2 episodes. It's not for me. Even though people are gushing so much about it, it's just not for me. It's not even that it's bad, it's just not for me. And it's with many of these other anime as well. It's just, same thing with Nokotan. Yeah, it's okay. I think I'll finish it. But I'm just not enjoying it as much as all of these other anime that I just mentioned. And I'm like, you know what? Why not just go back to these? Who cares? It doesn't matter, right? It's what matters is that you enjoy yourself. So I have decided to, yeah, sure, I'll finish The Eminence of Shadow. I'll most likely finish Nokotan. I'm kind of on the fence on whether I want to. I'll definitely finish the Eminence of Shadow. But I really just want to also go back to New Game, you know. This is such a fun anime, and the manga is wonderful as well. So what I'm actually curious about is, are you guys rewatching stuff as well? Or are you guys only focusing on the new stuff, like I used to do? I'm actually very curious. I think especially folks that are kind of new to anime might just only focus on the new stuff. But I think that if you're like me, who has been a person that has been watching anime for more than a decade now, at some point you want to go back to what you personally would consider a classic, right? At least that's what I think. And I don't know. It's just something that I'm curious about. Leave that in the comments down below. Is that something that you do? Do you rewatch a lot? And also, what do you rewatch? Because for me, I came up with this list specifically, but I am planning on going for more. Like if I go to my own anime list, there is so much more that I want to rewatch. Not everything. Like there's plenty that I watched that was okay, but that I don't want to like rewatch. You know what I mean? Because it was just not good enough. But some stuff is just so insanely good that I just want to rewatch it. For example, with Kaiji as well, the first season was wonderful. It is definitely something that I want to rewatch. The second season, though, I'm not going to rewatch it. It was okay. I watched it. I enjoyed it. But it was not as good as season 1. So I'm not going to watch season 2. You know what I mean? Same thing with Black Lagoon. First season was absolutely insane. Second season was okay. But not... the OVA, I didn't even really care about. Watched it. Was okay, I guess. Just wasn't for me. So it depends, right? Another one that I just thought of is Code Geass. I really want to go back to Code Geass. I don't want to watch everything of the Code Geass universe, because most of the stuff within the Code Geass universe I don't really care about. But Lelouch of the Rebellion, Season 1 and Season 2, I definitely want to go back and watch that as well. So I'm going to put that one on my rewatch list for this vacation too. Now, for the folks that don't know what this is, it's basically about a young guy who gains the power to basically, if he looks you in the eyes, he's able to give you one single command and you have to do it, right? People are obliged to, they basically lose their mind and do that thing that he asks them to do. But he can only do it once. Once you've done this command, you are free, right? The Geass, that it's called, has no hold of you anymore. And using this power, he wants to basically free the world of an empire that is currently ruling over all, right? He wants them to have a free world. It's a very cool story. It is a long story, though. It has 50 episodes, I believe. Is that true, what I'm saying? Yeah, 50 episodes. Season 1, 25. Season 2, 25. But it's worth it. However, this is not going to be one that I probably will be able to finish in this vacation, because I want to focus on the shorter ones first so that I can get more out of my rewatch time, I guess. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know if you guys are rewatching stuff as well. If you are, leave it in the comment section. And before you click off, do me a favor, click on that darn like button. You have no idea how much that helps content creators, because it helps me get recommended in the algorithm. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, but you do like this kind of content, subscribe, of course, and click on that little bell icon, because basically you will not be recommended my videos unless you click on that bell icon, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I was Razovy, and you were you, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.